given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.
Hi, welcome back to Chanel's World. In my world, I have a little bit of something for everyone. So if you are new, welcome. If you are returning, I thank you so much. It is always good to see familiar faces. So, you see what I have on. You see where I'm at. That's right. It is time for another episode of In the Kitchen with Chanel. This time, we're going vegetarian style. That's right. I haven't done it in a while, so we're going vegetarian style. I'm going to make the stuffed peppers, but this time I'm going to make them vegetarian friendly. I had a request, so your wish is my command. So, make sure you please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that button so that you can be notified each time I upload a video. And come on over to the World Star family. Now, let's get right into this recipe, shall we? Alright, so this time some of the ingredients I'm going to change it up a little bit for the vegetarian style. The last time we used jasmine rice. This time I'm going to use this 90-second rice. It is brown and wild rice with herbs and spices. So it's 90 seconds. We're going to use the Rotel diced tomatoes, but this time we put a little chilies in it, so I give it a little spice. And since it's vegetarian, I'm going to use seasoned black beans. Okay, seasoned black beans. Right here, I have my peppers. I'm just going to use red and orange today. I'm not going to use green. So we're going to go through the same process. I'm going to blanch them. I have my water already heating up. I've already kind of just pre-warmed my beans. I want my beans to be seasoned. What I do have to start cooking is my chopped onions, my mushrooms. I'm going to add a little carrots, and I'm going to add some corn to it. So I'm going to kind of veggie it up a little bit, okay? So that's what we're out, and I have my sauce, and I'm going to use some mushroom sauce. So that's what we have for this recipe. It's going to be nice, easy, and quick. So let's go. Alright, so I'm just going to put in my veggies. Got one drop ship. I'll give these a stir. My water over here is already boiling. I don't know if you guys can hear me. My water is already boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and put in. We've already cleaned them, so they're ready. Just going to gently add those in. And I'm going to do them for about maybe 4 minutes. So I'm actually going to set a timer. 3 to 4 minutes is all you really need. Right? All right. Now I'm going to add my seasoning. You can add seasonings if you're not, if you like, or if you don't want seasonings. But I just added a little granulated garlic, a little Lorry's. You guys know I'm putting paprika. I put that on everything. And I'm going to use black pepper. I'm actually going to turn that down a little bit. I want to give this So I'm going to add the corn right when I think this is almost tender, okay? So my corn and my carrots will be last. And the carrots, I already just boiled them a little bit to get them soft. We have the peppers already in. We are multitasking today, y'all. So I'm just going to take this and kind of just dip it around. And as you can, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's already changing color, so it's almost ready. That's why I want to give it a good turn. Okay. This one doesn't want to stay down. I'm going to hold it down for a little bit. So I tried to pick up ones that I thought would stand on their own. I know I have one really big red one, but he kind of stands up, so I'm not going to pick that one. Okay, so those have 2 minutes. Now, see how this is looking? I'm going to go ahead and add my corn to it. And you don't have to add corn. You can add whatever you like to this, but I just wanted it to have plenty of veggies in it. And for the corn, I'm just going to use maybe about a cupful. And I'm going to give that a stir. So the seasonings that I already have on there, they'll incorporate and soak into the corn, so you don't have to re-season it. So it'll just kind of soak in on its own. Here comes the timer for the peppers. I'm going to go ahead and add in, and I'm just going to add in a few crinkled carrots, not too many. As you say, I was a little stingy with the carrots, but not too many in there. Paxton can have the rest. And at this point, you could add some hot peppers to this. You could add anything you want to it, but I'm going to leave it like this. I'm actually going to add a little bit more black pepper to it. Okay, so I turned the eye down, so I'm going to let this kind of simmer in together. There's our timer, so that's for our peppers. So I'm just going to quickly look at them. I'm going to turn the timer off for one. So I'm actually, there's still a little tough, so I'm going to give it 2 more minutes. Let's go 2 more minutes on the peppers, and then we're good, okay? It smells delicious. Adjust, you guys, so you can see. All right, so my 90-second rice is ready. Okay, so I'm just going to pour that in here. And I'm not going to use the whole can, but I'm going to pour some of my diced tomato and peppers in there. I have my peppers sitting here. Next, I'm going to add in my vegetables that I cooked. Pretty much all of that goes in there. Okay. our black beans to it. I'm going to give this a stir first. That's how that's looking. Okay, now I have my black beans here. So you can add as much. You don't have to add the whole can. You don't have to add these at all. But I wanted to make sure that there was protein in this and that it was still fulfilling. So now I can add a little more tomato. I see it. Okay, so the whole can, this was a little 10-ounce can. The whole can went in. Now at this point, even though I have seasoned my veggies, don't be afraid to taste your product. Don't be afraid to see if you need to add some extra seasoning. But now I need to get the cheese. Let's get the cheese. All right, so for my cheeses, I have some shredded Parmesan cheese. I have mozzarella and provolone. I have some fresh mozzarella. And then I have some Kobe Jack. So just to our little mixture here, I'm going to add a little mozzarella and provolone. You might see Paxton running back and forth behind me. Okay. You don't have to add cheese in to bind this up, but I like to add a little cheese into it. And then I'm going to go ahead, and this is where I'm going to add a little bit of my sauce. And I'm going to give it a stir. Usually, I would cook my sauce, but I'm trying this one to just make it nice and easy. So, we're going to go straight out the jar today. Add a little more cheese. And so because it's hot, the cheese is already starting to melt and bind into it. Now, I'm going to do, like I told you guys, you have to taste it. I know you can't see my face, but I'll try to show you. You have to taste it. Okay, so it's good, but it's missing a little kick. So I'm going to put a little heat to it, and I'm going to add a little more pepper. That's what I think it's missing. Okay. Okay, you're going to say I can't add any pepper because I can't open it. So I'm just adding just a little bit of pepper to it. This can is like really hard. Like I'm shaking. Nothing's coming out. Okay, so get rid of that fork because we taste off of it. Clean fork. Let's try it again. Just right. So now we're ready to load our peppers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little Kobe Jack right at the very bottom of my peppers in the inside. Before I put my peppers down, I put a little bit of the sauce on the bottom of the pan. Just a little handful. Now I'm just going to take a spoon and stuff it. You want to make sure you go all the way to the bottom, because once you cut these open, you want to make sure that they're nice and full. So you want to go in and then give it a pat. Go take your spoon, go all the way in, and then give it a pat down. And then once you have put to your liking, I try to fill them up as much as I can, but leave a little room at the top. And then you could put whatever cheeses that you like. So I'm going to go ahead and put the fresh mozzarella right on top of here. Just like so. So I'm going to do the other two, and then I'll tap you guys back in. So once I put the fresh mozzarella in, I went back and I added a little Colby Jack to the top. You don't have to, but this is how I wanted to do mine, and I really like how the fresh Parmesan goes with the Colby Jack. So I'm just adding a little bit to there. And what I did do different this time is I rubbed a little olive oil on the peppers and I seasoned them. The last time we had it, I thought this would be delicious, but I think the peppers were missing a little kick. So in order for me to fulfill that kick, I put a little seasoning on the outside of the peppers as well, so that it would just be full of flavor. So Flavortown USA, that's what I was going for. So now that I have the little pepper, the peppers are stuffed, I'm gonna add just a little black pepper to the top. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle just a little bit of paprika, and these go in the oven. I have my oven already set at 375, and we just want the cheese to melt, and then these vegetarian peppers are all set. So, see, here they are. Okay, doesn't that look good? Yeah. All right, so these are going in the oven, and then once they are done, I'll see you guys when the timer goes off. All right, so they are out. As you can see, this is why I try to get the ones that can stand up on their own. He tipped over, but he's still good. And there it is. So these are vegetarian stuffed peppers. I hope you guys enjoyed that version of stuffed peppers, vegetarian style. As always, I thank you guys for watching. Until next time, be good to yourselves, love yourselves, and love someone else. I'm on repeat mode. Be good to yourselves, love yourselves, and then go and love someone else. Until next time, I wish you all peace and blessings. You all know what I'm going to say now. Bye! World stars, never ever let anyone dim your light. Keep shining bright. Until the next video. Later. Don't forget to hit thumbs up. Tell me in the comment section what you think about this recipe, vegetarian style. Until next time.